Hello and welcome to episode 1 of season 3 of Nightmares of Future Past. We are officially off. Uh, Starting us off for this season, the party members we do have is All Strike, Vigil, Techno, and Shiro. The problems they're going to be heading into that they know about is it's trying to make sure more areas have more reliable power. Excuse me, and attempting to fix the water problems throughout Gotham City. Uh, because people are starting to come back into Gotham. There is a relatively large amount of people now coming back. The party does not know the exact amount of people, other than it's over 2,000 people are now calling Gotham home again, which is significantly more than there was last time. Uh, Location of interest, besides the water treatment stuff, is still technically Arkham Asylum, because the party still don't know what exactly is happening there, other than, well, the those who are in prison there are most likely running the joint. And we will also start off with some good news. The party space now technically has several working stations that it didn't have before, like an actual workshop, a actual laboratory. So a lot of the stuff it has been missing, Captain Sewer has been able to actually fully implement. He also, because it was quasi needed to deal with a slight problem for, there is a yeah, a cell block. So just in case the party needs to, pretty much imprison someone for a amount of time, the party actually may or may not need it. There's an actual place for it, and it has a bundle of different blocks in it and containment facilities. Therefore, the imprisoned blob can be properly stored in an actual containment unit in the base instead of a please don't let a hurricane ruin this warehouse. Well, ruin this hangar. So there has been some actual upgradements. There's also a submersible water entrance, so the elevator doesn't have to be constantly used. The party can still use it when they don't have access to going in the water, which to help further fix that, he was able to modify his boat to be a dual purpose vehicle so he can be on the surface or in the water with it. But since the bay is still mostly ice, he's not going to do much surfaces with it because it's not designed to burst through ice. But if the party does need to try to do a water-based entrance, he can actually come get you guys in his actual little submersible now.
Okay.
So to start you guys off, what particular part of Gotham do you want to go try to fix things in?
I mean, the sewer plant might be the next best thing to go and deal with.
At least to try and get it in to get it ready for operation, because don't know how much of the sewer lines are actually cleared that are filled with ice.
and also the water lines. I mean, they're usually tied together system wise, but uh, that would be the next thing is being able to get water to people, but also the sewage is
Pretty
quite
important.
um,
I would rather
important.
try and get the draining system for the city working before we try flowing in fresh water. Because
Okay.
if there's nowhere for that to go, all it's going to do is just make everything worse.
Back
Yes,
up and
you're
turn
right.
into a popsicle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say with them being able to use the ice and snow that uh, be generated, they can pretty much boil it and make it, use the water from that. But then, like you said, getting rid of the waste and everything needs to be taken care of because that's something that.
Yeah, because I may be thinking too
What's the
literal on this, but
what's the matter, Allstrike? You never had a shit bucket before?
To be honest with you, that's
looking
I
at the
have.
hygiene of things, more or less.
I could tell you exactly how to make a shit bucket if you would really know.
If, yeah, you
Because
take a
I've
bucket and
actually
you
had.
take a bucket and you shit in it. It's not that hard.
Yeah,
Any case,
yeah, but do you
and
know how to make? Yeah, do you know how
Well,
to
moving
keep it?
on.
Keep it
Moving
Moving
on.
on, moving
All right,
on.
moving on. Sorry,
Um,
Um,
you know how
do
men are.
Yeah, as we are traveling to the treatment plant, I would like to talk to Techno to see what kind of modifications he might be able to make to my bike for it to be easier to operate in the current climate, and what
uh,
Oh,
materials that he might need.
attach a flamethrower to the front of it, and you won't have to worry about snow in front of you anymore.
Yeah, just the ice.
We don't have to worry about that flamethrower. Of course, you'll also have to not worry about anything else in front of you, like civilians. But
Yeah, see, I would rather not cause harm to innocents.
if I remember, the base didn't have any vehicles that we could have used. Correct.
only the ones that we brought.
yeah, only the ones that you guys brought.
Okay.
Because when it goes to the list, the party has only two motorcycles, both Shuros and Vigil. The submersible slash patrol boat that belongs to Captain Sewer that he uses, and shoved in the hangar is the Hornet that
Okay.
no
So we
one
still have the
has
Hornet.
current operational actual true operational control over because it's a very expensive vehicle to technically for any of you to actually own. Uh, but the party does have means of transportation, such as each other's mainly, which you guys have been having no showing little to no problem of actually helping one another out do that. Um, the thing that can be done for the bike, because I know these actually exist, is there's an attachment that can be made that's pretty much like a ski that's put with the wheel to help it go over snow and ice.
Oh,
Um,
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
because
Mhm.
it's like you switch it out for in a wheel that's actually good for snow and ice, and that there also helps it go. And it kind of makes the motorcycle a wannabe snowmobile without actually making it a snowmobile. So it can still be used on actual like asphalt and stuff.
Put a chain around the back tire.
Well, pretty much. Um, But you guys can go to the sewage plant. You guys have to decide: are you taking the scenic? I want to ride through the city with the bike, or does one of the three people with flying capabilities pick up Vigil and fly off with him?
I can do that
This seems to be the
if he
only one
wants.
that doesn't have flight capabilities going into this season, which is not an actual problem
Mhm.
because everyone else can just make it so he doesn't have to.
Yeah, yeah. I
Thankfully,
just
everyone
like
else.
the bike modifications can wait a little bit longer when we possibly have a little bit more downtime to where I can, if Techno's willing to help to take care of that. Um, but in the meantime, I think the pressing matter is getting the treatment plant up and running and figuring out what all needs to happen to get that working for the city again.
Uh, you guys want to hear the funny news?
Yeah.
The Dangalo sewage plant is on the same little island of Arkham Asylum.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys can easily make it there, and you can see that Arkham Asylum, with its nice moat around it, because they pretty much built it and put a moat wall around it on the island. It still looks extremely heavy secured. You can see there's definitely power to it, lights and stuff on, and you can see definitely movement. Does you pretty much have to fly over it to get to the plant. And when you get to the plant, you can see that the place has no power. The security doors to it are completely sealed. And as you guys secure the perimeter around it, the entire plant looked like it went complete lockdown, and then power was cut to it. So unless you plan on busting through doors, you would have to go to the nearby power junction station and get that in working order. Which, thank God, we actually have a group of people who actually know how to do that.
Yeah. Do we all want to go as one group, or do we want to, you know, two stay here and then the other two go see what get the power plant set up?
We might as well stick together. No sense in
Okay.
splitting up in case something happens.
Very good. I just wanted to throw the option out there. So yeah, we'll head to the nearest power junction or substation.
Yeah, the substation. Uh, Very easy for you
Yeah.
guys to get there. The only person that doesn't have a high bonus to this is Vigil. Because everyone else dove into technology, which meant Vigil didn't have to. So, Vigil, you have the choice of doing an attempting aid or keeping watch.
Keeping watch.
Okay, roll me a d20 with a plus 19. Uh, who wants to be the primary for the tech roll to repair get the substation in working order?
So,
You have a
Um.
plus 20. Techno, if you want to roll, you have a plus 19. You also have the teamwork, so you get additional. No, you get a 24 because teamwork gives you additional plus 5 to the check to actually succeed.
yeah, I think it's pretty obvious I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was mine? Was
Oh,
it
with
also
the
19?
teamwork, yours is 19, but because of the you're doing a teamwork check to aid, the advantage teamwork kicks in, so you actually get a 24 to the aid check.
Okay.
Because teamwork is a group of one, so you're most likely definitely going to be
Okay.
passing. If Shuro wants to aid, you have a plus 10 to your tech. If you don't want to aid, you can do a. Oh, he's rolling, so he is aiding. Yay. Okay, that. Oh, okay, 19 there with your. If it can beat a 38, then it deserves to get you. So it's definitely a 5 instead of a 2. And did you put the right one?
You rolled a 19.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 for the perception awareness.
Yeah, for his perception, just he's doing sensory. Shuro added the wrong modifier. It's a plus 10, not a 14. But it's a simple fix. But a 26 still is really, really good. Well, not 26, a 22 is still really, really good. Does that means he got high enough for it to be plus 5? So it's technically your 42 is turned into a 40 40 a 52, and the teamwork is a plus 5, not a plus 4 4, so it's technically even higher than that. After about 3 hours of you guys doing intense work, between working on things singularly or as a group, you guys are able to fix it so power is going to the station. It's all in really good working order. It's getting lots of stuff, so power is going out at around over 70%. You can also tell that a lot of this substation was intentionally sabotaged. There is literally pieces missing. So you guys had to do a lot of jury rigging. And it's a lot of the important pieces, wiring, conduits. So you are pretty sure that if the stuff isn't, if those things aren't properly replaced within the next 4 or 5 business days, then you're pretty sure this substation is either going to shut down and just not work anymore until those pieces are replaced, or it might end up blowing up. So you guys have a few days to get the proper stuff to literally replace it. But then the concern is trying to figure out who took those parts and possibly what could be done to stop them from taking the parts again.
Question, Techno. Do you think Captain uh, Stewart can? Is there a way that we can give him a way of monitoring all the systems as we go along, fixing them?
Replacing. Oh, are you asking him? Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yeah.
Is that something that we want to do since we got a higher end system at this time? That way, he can let us know if something's failing or whatever. Um, I know it might take more work to get it done that way, but I was just curious. Or do
I
we don't want, or do we want to not have that ability? Well, yeah, not have that ability built in, but we have control. We have control. We can look at the cameras throughout the city So it's basically the same type of idea. So, what
Are we gonna talk, or are we just gonna have you ask questions and answer your own questions?
no, no, I was going to talk. I'm sorry. I'm a rambling man.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, so what do you think?
We can monitor it. We just have to make sure we repair mainly the substate or the station first. Make sure the computer's up and running, and then repair everything one by one. And we should be able to link the. We should be able to link the computer, the station's main computer, to one of our comms devices or even phones to just make sure we can keep an eye on it.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Uh,
So,
Techno, can you please? I don't know why I'm asking this, but can you please do me a tech check with your amazing plus 20 to check the um, communication security systems for the substation, please? Because again, it's just like I don't know why I'm asking because I know you're gonna pass. Oh, I actually want to check something while I wait for your result, Techno. Or it already did, and I just didn't realize it because I'm blind. As you're setting stuff up, the security equipment that's supposed to be here to moderate for security reasons is completely not there. Not that it's damaged, but like someone removed the the security monitoring equipment, while also removed the remote monitoring and control systems for the station. Meaning you have to replace all of that for anyone to be able to monitor the condition of the station while also monitoring if anyone's messing with it.
um, can we search the facility to see if we can find some of that stuff?
Not at
You
That's
know,
not at
like
the
in a
substation.
warehouse. Or,
You would have to go to
okay.
somewhere else, and there is no warehouses in this vicinity you're at. And you guys are not 100% sure where to find any of the monitoring equipment you actually need in Gotham. You can probably take a few educated guesses.
Yeah.
But you do not exactly know where those things are. Sometimes I hate the Gotham maps.
What type of things are missing from the facility besides the security cameras
Well, I said all the
and
security equipment that would be used to monitor the station itself for security reasons is gone. The remote monitoring equipment to monitor the condition of the station for power outflows and inflows and stuff, gone.
okay.
And like I said, not like someone like destroyed it and like tore it out, but like someone straight up removed it.
And we're
Possibly
able to jury rig it to,
for yeah,
to be working.
it's jury rigged to work
Okay.
for the next 4 or so days before the, like I said, the equipment to help it run needs to be replaced. But if you want to But if you want to remote monitor it, you need to find remote monitoring equipment to actually be reinstalled in. Because even if you leave a comm system there, it's not really going to do anything. Because a comm system has nothing to hook up to let you guys hack into anything. Because all of that stuff is gone.
Okay. All right. Um, it can we relay a message to
Captain Sewer?
Camp? Yeah, and ask him to see if he could do a search for the list of components that Techno will give him. See if he can locate them in Gotham. I don't remember if we have our computer system up that can do that
Well,
yet.
like I said, he doesn't
I
have.
know we got. Well,
He doesn't have direct access to the city. But he
okay,
can.
that's what I thought, but I couldn't remember.
All he can really tell you is if there is any uh, equipment that can be labeled security and or replacement, it's either going to be in one of the warehouses on one of the mini piers, or in one of the warehouses and or buildings in the industrial center of the city. Where specifically, he doesn't know. So you guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 different piers to search. And they're all quite big. And then the entire industrial center of Gotham, to see if there's any stuff in those warehouses you could use. So where do you guys want to look?
I was going to say Techno. Which do you think would be the best to start at?
Apologies, I was sending a text message. I missed kind of part of that conversation.
Either searching one of the 8 or searching the warehouses at one of the 8 piers for any equipment that could be used to fully repair the station and or monitoring equipment, or start searching the warehouses and stuff in the industrial center part of Gotham.
I would say probably the industrial center part. I kind of want to avoid the pier for right now.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay. It's not going to take you guys that long to fly over there, as long as all of you agree to fly over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which, upon getting there, do you guys want to search as a group, or do you want to save time, spread out between the area and do individual searches?
Well, are we going? Well, we'll still be able to contact each other.
Yeah, you have
If
comms.
yeah.
Yeah,
so we could do the
comms device.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so I said you guys have communication equipment that hasn't changed. So you guys can, like I said, one group searching, or to save time and effort, split up and search.
I'm okay with either. I don't. It doesn't really bother me one way or another.
Well, if we want to, I guess, save time, it might be not a bad idea to at least split it in groups of two. And that.
Well,
Um,
groups of two works
do
too.
I?
You guys just need to make a decision.
I'm fine with groups of two. I can run with Techno.
Okay.
Does that work for you, Techno?
That works for me.
Uh,
And I'll take.
which
And I'll
means
take.
Shuro's running with All Strike. Group
Yeah.
one, which is Techno and
I
Vigil. What was that?
want to make sure that my radar is up and running.
Well, it's not picking up anything out of the ordinary.
Didn't we
Okay.
establish that having the radar on when we still haven't gotten rid of, we haven't confirmed if the ants are gone is a bad thing? Because you seem to attract ants when you have your radar going. Huh?
Unless the ants have not only survived the freezing and moved to the industrial center, you should be good on the radar for the time being. Because when it comes to the ants, you guys still haven't checked on the main hive, but the hive-like structure that was inside the hotel that has reports of massive it had several reports of at least 2 massive wasp-like bugs going in and out of it at night. That's like your only actual concern when it comes to things that have been aggroed by the radar. But that's also greater than 5 miles away from where you're at. Well, not necessarily great. Yeah, you don't have to worry about them at the moment because you're not near where they're at.
Okay.
But like I said, it's not picking up anything out of the ordinary. So there's no invisible things
Okay.
it's picking up. There's no fast moving things it's picking up. There's no awkwardly shaped things it's picking up. Like the only thing that you go, that's not normal, would be Techno and Vigil. That's the only thing that would jump out as not normal because, well, they stick out.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just shut it off for right now, and then check again later. Like on a regular interval. That way, it's not instantly on.
Group 1, which is Techno and Vigil. Who's going to be the primary on the perception check for the searching?
I can, because I don't know what his perception is. Because I know I have a plus 19.
Okay, so roll with your plus 19.
Oh, shit.
Is that a 7 or a 1?
That's a 7.
Well, that's still 26.
That's a 20. Yeah, 26.
And Techno has a 10 on his perception. So unless you roll absolute dog doo-doo, at minimum there's going to be a plus 2 to that. I need libations. show. Let me see his plus 10. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. It is not wanting to show your result. Does it show it on your end yet?
Who, Techno or me?
Technos. Because I saw him typing.
Yeah, no, I hit the at for the bot.
Oh,
I don't see anything.
yeah.
I haven't seen a single roll from Vigil yet.
He did it over the
I'm
thing. Just remember, we're trying
I do physical
the
dice.
visual die rolls to see if that
Oh,
pans out
it
better.
it's not even saying that he's streaming, so I haven't even had it up.
I turn my camera off
Yeah.
between rolls.
It's because you're sitting naked, isn't it, you son of a bitch?
I mean, I am in my own house alone.
Well, if this wasn't
Touche.
D&D before,
It's not D&D till we start getting weird.
yeah, but we just rolled 17
Oh.
for a total of a 26. Uh, so and unless you get a 1 with your plus 10, yeah, see there it is. So unless you get a 1 with your plus 10, you're at minimum giving him a plus 2. No, it's plus 5 because you got over 20. Yeah, it's a 31. Now, group number 2, which is Shire and Allstrike, who who's the primary perception roller?
I will.
Okay, you have a
Okay.
plus 19.
How about me, Jacob?
20.
So I can aid him. 20.
Yeah. Uh,
Ooh, I rolled low.
so sure got it. Well, nonetheless, because of your bonuses, his 25 gets turned into a 30. After about an hour or so of searching, uh, both groups can find uh, enough equipment to make the power station work for a lot longer and a slightly more proficiency, while also enough random things to let you guys monitor the station, or at least let Captain Sewer monitor the station, so you guys don't have to be there 24/7.
Yeah.
Do you guys go all the way back?
With the stuff, yes.
Yeah.
As you guys get back, you can notice that the sub the wow, my brain does not want a brain. The power station is off, even though it was
Again?
on when you guys left. You don't see smoke. You don't see signs of explosions or anything. It just you just get there and you say, "Why is it off?"
I pull up my hearing, see if I hear anything.
No, is this the substation for the plant or like the main power station?
This substation is the power station for the Arkham Island. So it doesn't just
Oh, okay.
power the sewage plant you guys want to get proper access to, but everything that's on this island. And Senor Hearing, you have a plus 19 to your perception. Please roll to see if you can hear anything. Okay. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
Hmm.
You don't hear snickering, you don't hear laughing, you don't hear a fuse of a bomb. It sounds pretty normal. The only real things that you can hear is some of the residual noises coming from Arkham Asylum.
I
Oh,
look with my special eyes.
Oh, you fly up and
See
look.
if there was any tampering.
Oh, you look around. So you investigate the substation.
Yeah.
Who else is investigating the substation?
I
um,
will.
Let
I'm gonna,
me
I'm
in,
gonna
let
look
me in.
around to see if there's any like fresher tracks that aren't ones that we. Wait, am I muted?
No, you're not. I can hear
No,
you.
you're not muted.
Okay. To see if there are any other tracks besides the ones that we have created when we were at the substation.
Uh, well, that falls under investigation. So while you go look for tracks, I got funny news. You roll with a +0 to your investigation.
Well, I was mainly saying like looking.
What about me?
Oh,
16, right?
give me a moment. No, well that's the funny thing. If it's the DC is depending on what you're trying to look for, the D investigation DC is either going to be really low or really high. If you're looking for just tracks, it's not a high DC. It's going to be relatively easy because again, you're looking for
All
tracks.
right. Well, I'll roll the investigation then with a +0. Don't family blue die. Fucking 7.
Oh wait, let me.
Not a thing out of place.
Nothing out of
Put
place.
it in the
Hey,
microwave.
you're gonna go over there now,
Um,
and I'm gonna pick this one for my next one.
those investigating the substation, who's taking lead? Don't shout out. I got a big bonus. Just who's taking lead?
I'll take the lead on this one.
Okay, you roll
All
with a
system.
14. Shiro, you roll with a 16, and All Strike, you roll with a 15. So there's guaranteed numbers. Guarantee 5 right
Excuse me.
there. So it's definitely a 26. Oh yeah, 31. Um, well, because it's going to be a little quicker on the outside. Uh, Vigil, you find no tracks of any kind. No signs of someone walking, slithering, hopping. No vehicle movement or anything. Anything. The only footprints you can find on the outside of the thing is from you guys. This is like, okay, those
Okay.
are footprints and stuff. On the inside, um, you guys can tell on your investigation that.
Before we
Go ahead.
before we proceed farther, can I have grass cutter ready if
Yes.
need be?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm gonna have my hand on that hilt, just
Just
waiting.
waiting. Um, you
Likewise.
you guys can tell that there's definitely been people in here. The station does look like it was literally turned off, and a lot of the work you guys put into it has been undone. Uh,
Hmm.
like not like ripped out or anything, but like someone literally reversed a lot of the work you did.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and proceed through this station and clear it room by room, floor by floor, until I find who just undid all the work we did.
It's not a very big substation, so it's extremely easy for you to search the entire thing. No one's there. Whoever it is long
Well,
gone.
that's not right. I have my mental link active, right?
Are you calling Honey?
Oh, I'm calling honey.
Honey is en route to your location.
Great. So we're gonna fix this again. We're gonna fix this again, but I'm leaving a sentry this time.
Just in case.
Not a bad idea.
Okay. You guys can converge and share your information you guys have with one another.
Yep. Someone.
I will keep watch again.
I'm going to let him know that we are going to have a very, very large honey coming at us. Not to freak out too much.
Yeah. Once.
Understood.
Because I don't think he was there when we discussed how big honey is now.
No. Um.
Oh, you'll
So,
be in for a treat.
Vigil, roll that d20 for your perception. Oh, hey, look.
Because if not, you're getting blindsided by an ant.
Put 19.
34.
Whatever 15 and 19 is.
34.
Yeah, I can't do math. I have a headache. Mainly
So
because I probably need to go
inside,
get food.
you're refixing things, replacing all of your things, with Techno as the lead again. So Techno, roll your 20. I'll be doing the objectives after fact. Shiro, roll with your 10, and All Strike, roll with your 19. I'm pretty sure you guys are all going to get fabulous, because you guys are at the point where nat 1s are the only thing that's going to actually hinder your die rolls.
Got a low roll this time.
Well, I mean, that's still a +2, which turns into 32 on top of his big roll. Yeah. About 45 minutes into you guys replacing and repairing things, hey, Vigil, as you're keeping watch, moving to certain locations, boom, you can hear the sounds of something big moving through the snow.
Okay.
Looking at the direction.
I will look at the direction. Has Techno described what honey looks like to me yet?
Nope.
He said something
Okay, so I
about
just know
big
that
ant.
there's something large and friendly coming in towards our location.
You can see that
Cool.
the snow is moving like there's something under the snow. Like, not that something's moving over the snow, but under the snow. And
Okay,
it's not small.
getting some tremor vibes. I'm gonna, find a place to not be on the snow.
Popping up practically at the station, pretty much through the snow, you see what looks like a large mutant ant.
Okay, I will tentatively say,
big white
honey?
head with shovel-like pinchers, long legs that do look like it can help underwater, mainly flat torso, and a very long and flat abdomen that looks like it has a separate pincher bit with a tiny little stinger sticking out of it, like it's retractable. And the ant, officially at this time, is 16 feet in length.
Jeez.
And just boom. You notice it looks directly at you.
I'm gonna very carefully form comms and be like, hey, is honey now like just giant 16 feet tall flat ant looking thing with a pincher on its ass?
Yeah, that's our baby.
Okay, well, honey's
and
here.
starts digging into the ground. And those inside can hear. Why does it sound like concrete being demolitioned?
because it's getting demolition.
And at that moment, this 16-foot long ant pretty much just disappears into the ground.
I'm just gonna be at my spot, just not moving, and gonna be like, yeah, I'm just not going towards that. Honey's friend, but that bitch is big.
That some bitch also ate a hole in our sub base, so
Yeah. Yeah, if it
actually
can
take that
eat
back.
through concrete, it can eat
It
me.
it
No,
ate
I'm
through
good.
steel. It ate through a submersed base in 3 different spots. The captain is pissed.
Yeah, he's like, it has
Oh boy,
traversed
was
the
he?
sub. He went from the sub entrance place thing. It's like, okay, I'm gonna somewhat have it. Breach in several different spots. Nope, nope. We need this now because that ant needs to know this is where it needs to go in and out of the water. It's primary aquatic zone.
Primarily aquatic does not mean it will not eat through concrete.
Yeah. But after a couple hours, you guys get everything operational. The station's now working even better than last time because that's actually stuff it needs. The monitoring equipment is properly hooked up, and Captain Sewer does verify that he's now getting readings from it. The security stuff you guys mentioned is now operational throughout the place, so you guys can get an internal and external look at things, so that way you can know if someone shows up to do anything. And power seems to be pretty good here. Other than fixing fixing and replacing the extra the power wires that go to and from the station. The station's pretty good. Do you guys go to the sewage plant?
So I'm going to give Honey very specific instructions that we are about to leave. If Honey is to hear anyone, she is to alert me and handle them if she can.
Well, you guys all go to the
Yeah.
sewage station, which is about like not even
What?
just over a 5-minute walk away.
All right, hold on.
Okay, so we're walking to the station.
You guys can get to the main entrance stuff, and instead of busting down the door, whoever wants to do the tech check to gain access to the facility can just simply roll. And it looks like there's 2 of you rolling, Senor plus 20 and Senor 19. So if you guys fail this check, it is not my fault.
That was close. That was close.
You came close to failing, but both of you are able to get the doors open. Lockdown is still in procedure, so there's still several alarms, but the door and stuff does open for you, and you guys can enter in. Do you guys go in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I bring up my infrared and stuff? The other types of
Look and temperature. The building is cold inside. Obviously, the heating has been off for God knows how long, but it's kicking in now.
That does not sit well with me.
So you guys can.
I am going to be on alert and just scanning all around us, behind us, above us.
The interior where you're at, you guys are like, wow, this place looks, besides cold, it's extremely clean.
Yeah, I really don't like that. I'm gonna have my hand on grass cutter
You can
ready and waiting.
see that some of the, there's like no one really actually goes to these places to like wait, but you can see that a lot of this place is a mixture of uh, mainly metals and concrete, with primary concrete. Um, you can see that a bunch of the metal is highly damaged because there's holes in it. Not like someone poked, but more like they were eroded.
Uh,
You can
Jacob, do I have any more? Do I have any more liquid nitrogen on us with us?
no. All the liquid nitrogen, what's left of the liquid nitrogen, has been added to what Captain Sewer was able to snag all the way at your base.
I
Uh,
got something.
we really do you? Because I know what I know exactly what we're walking into right now.
I have modified my um force beam to also be an ice beam.
Well, that's great. You're taking the lead, and have that ready.
It's all ready. I'll switch over to that right now.
Can you guess why this place is so clean?
There's a fucking blob in here,
Mhm.
And heat's kicking in
Yeah.
strong.
which means it's getting closer to us.
Where do you guys go besides
Uh,
the exit?
should, should we go head towards the main control center?
Honestly, with knowing what's in here, we really
Hmm.
should hunt that down first.
That's good. That's a good point.
Because once we have that hunted down, we could just basically throw it outside in the snow for now. And it should stay cold until we can get it back to the base.
Uh, so you guys search the facility for the blob.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's a quite large facility, as you're moving about, just quickly looking so you know what the blob looks like, because you guys have one. About 10 minutes of searching the facility, you're able to enter one of the bigger rooms where a bunch of the different pipes and sewage stuff and water stuff goes in and out to do all the different stuff. Um, in the main vat that has all sorts of plumbing and stuff leading to and from it to go into the city and into the bay, you can see a half frozen blob. You can see that parts are removing themselves that can, and are starting to squeeze into some of the pipes. You're not sure where all these
Oh
pipes
boy.
go, but they're either A, going into the water, or B, going into the city. And
I'll
Senior
strike. Freeze those
Thermals,
pipes, please.
uh, and Senior Thermals can tell that this room is having a lot of heat pumped into it.
Uh, I'll strike. Please ice this
Yeah.
room.
All right.
So do you
How
start
do I go
seeing
about
the
doing?
blobs?
Yeah, with the cold beam or with the whatever
Are you going for one at a time or multi-attack?
multi attack.
Are you trying to do your defensive power attack with it, or your accurate attack?
Just freeze the pipes. It's in water. Freeze the
I
pipes. We'll fix them.
okay.
Well, it's like, are you going
I'll
for
do that, but
accuracy or power?
I'm doing it for accuracy.
Okay, you sit
Oh
there and just
no.
start blasting,
Yeah.
blasting, blasting.
Yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
multi-attack, you can hit multiple things at the time. And you can tell that the blobs are not quite happy with it because, well, guess what it's susceptible to? Cold damage. Um, and periodically, when you instead of hitting just the pipes themselves or some the ambient water whenever you hit the blobs, you can tell that there's a ripple effect in the primary blob that they're coming across from, and occasionally you can hear auditory pain sounds.
Oh, shit.
While you're doing that, is there anything else anyone else wants to attempt to do as this room
Yeah, I
starts
want
to
to
get hot?
disable the heat in this room.
You can. It's going to take you about a minute to run to where the control center is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you roll me a tech check to start reversing the temperature of everything? You failed.
Huh?
Someone has locked the temperature to go as high as it can be, and there's a program actively fighting you to alter the temperature. Like someone
Okay,
intentionally
I'm
wants
gonna
this
keep it.
place to be hot.
I'm gonna keep trying then.
After a moment, roll again.
In the meantime, over the comms, hey Vigil,
Yes.
are you strong enough to bend those pipes?
I can try.
Cool. I want you to rip those pipes out of the wall and let that room kind of flood with the blobs so they just stay here while Allstrike is shooting them. I'm gonna keep trying to get this to reverse so we could freeze this fucker.
Okay.
Okay.
What
Sounds
do I
good
need
to
to
me.
roll?
You have a +3 because you have a strength of 3.
This is going to be interesting.
Yes, it is.
No.
You strain yourself a bit. Hey, Shiro, are you back yet?
Yeah.
Um, are you going to attempt to help bend and or damage the pipes with Vigil, or do you want to go help Techno with the tech problem he's having? Because a throw
Oh,
strikes
Techno.
does not bypass the aggressive program. So you're gonna need to roll den Techno, because you do have a +20, and if Shiro is aiding.
Fucking Christ Almighty!
God. Well, it doesn't matter if he rolls good or bad, because that's still not gonna be a win. Out of all the. Oh wait, no, he got a 23 to aid you, which turns your 26 you got into a 31, because I looked at the wrong numbers. You are able to. Well, you have two choices: disable the aggressive program that's attempting to stop you, or reset the temperature to go as low as possible.
Let's get rid of the aggressive program first.
That's what you and him are able to do. You guys are able to get rid of the program, which now you need to do another check to alter what was done to keep the temperature that high. Which this check is not going to be as hard. And Cheryl still gets to do his aid. And hey, look.
Oh, now I get the 38.
After a while, the temperature starts
Oh,
to then drop. Do you hit the program to close all of the external valves going in and out of the facility to attempt to further stop any things that hasn't refroze yet?
Yes.
With that huge bonus, you ensure can easily, boom, no thing should be able to get in and out of the pipes unless they burst the pipes.
Okay.
As everything
I'm
is
also
going,
going to start.
go ahead
I would like to start to drain the water as well
to just make sure there's no water
from the
anymore.
set. Yeah, try to see if I can get some of the water out of that main tank
Uh,
where the blob is pretty much frozen.
you can look. There, other than what water melted on top of the blob, there is no water in that tank in that main area anymore. It's all blob.
Oh.
But you can
Oh.
estimate that the size of this facility for how much stuff it processes, you have about somewhere between 5 to 7. You know those really, really huge Olympic swimming pools?
Yeah.
You have somewhere between 5 to 7 of those amount of blob in the facility.
Oh my
Shit.
god. What the
And
fuck?
you're able to tell that the entire reason why the blob was stuck was someone made sure there was no power to facility, which meant the facility froze and the blob wasn't able to escape.
And that would explain why the substation didn't have kept had the power constantly turned off.
Yeah.
There's
Oh.
how the facility, a lot of the stuff still tries to run automatically, unless you disable those things, because it's designed to have multiple fail safes to stop stuff from not working. So with you pretty much manually constantly double clicking things, the facility is pretty decent at the moment on all the lockdowns. But in order to safely get this facility actually back up to working, you have to get the blob removed. And also at this time, as everything's
All right.
you guys can almost feel the facility vibrate a bit, and this moaning like sound goes throughout the entire facility.
Hmm.
You're pretty sure it came from the blob.
Is that the fucking blob? Is that a sentient blob? Like, is that a blob? Is that a blob with a brain?
You would have to unthaw it to actually see, because it's the central blob part that was making the sound, not the tiny bits.
Okay, so where the central blob part is in the tank, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna reach out to Honey, and I'm gonna summon my aunt to us.
After a few minutes, you guys can hear sounds of what you know when a security when a security door gets really violently bent.
Yeah.
You kind of hear that, and then you kind of hear it again, and then it sounds like it's getting closer and closer, and then you can hear this skittering sound like armored plating on concrete, occasionally bumping into some of the middle parts, and then the door to where you're at, you see the frame like this shovel-like mandible someone put in and squeeze, busting the entire door, and it kind of just drops it down, and someone does this weird sideways crawl into the room, which it doesn't fully fit, because again, it's 16 feet of pure bullshittery.
Hi, baby girl. I need your help with something. I'm gonna point to the tank with all the pipes around it. Could you cut that tank off the floor and cut the pipes off for me, please?
It kind of wedges itself somewhat to the another door and kind of just condenses the door and squeezes through. And you guys are gonna see it get going to pipes and it's kind of just like crushing, bending, ripping off all sorts of pipes. And after about a half hour, you can see it starts to dig through a lot of the concrete, occasionally getting to other pipes, pulling out the pipe, which you can see. Not all the pipes are frozen. Some like moving blob parts, and it kind of just grabs part of the blob, flings it to the side hits, and just somewhat keeps digging. So you can't see some exciting part of the blob.
Well, glad to see the corrosion effect. Glad to see the corrosion doesn't affect honey all that much.
And
thank you, honey.
At this point, Captain Sewer says, "Get to the power junction now."
That's not good.
He goes, a person just decloaked in the main power junction room. He's turning power off.
I will make my way to the power junction.
I'm gonna jump on Honey's back. Honey, we gotta get to the power station. Let's go.
And just boom. Instead of going the long way went out, she just scales part of it and just starts digging through parts of the walls and just says, "Fuck that." Like she's annoyed. Which means you now have to crawl following her, which isn't necessarily very big. Then just she's 16 feet wide, at least 6 feet. Well, 16 feet long, 6 feet wide, and about 4 feet tall. That she is more flat than she is tall. So the hole she's digging, you can crawl through, and eventually gets out and then starts.
Do I need to stay here, keep shooting the thing, or should I join you?
I would stay here and keep that blob contained.
Okay.
Honey and me can go, and then Shiro can go, and Vigil can go, or Shiro could stay here with you.
Either way, I think I can handle it. Right?
Do you want me to stay, or do you want me to go?
You can go ahead and go with him. I have it under control for right now.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna go with
wiggling. You're just
I am at
So
I'm gonna go with
all strike is going. Doesn't take you guys very long to get there, and as you get there, you can see all the power turn off.
Honey, get in there and get him.
You can see Honey pretty much just starts busting through things as you realize, like, that's more stuff I have to fix.
Yeah, I'll fix it later.
But she does pretty much disappear in the facility. And as you guys are able to follow through her, some with her wreckage, because she's not slow at all. Despite being big and bulky, she's quite fast. You guys can hear what sounds like a few blaster rounds go off. A crunching sound. And then sounds of a jetpack. And then you guys quickly look, you can see the smoke trail of a jetpack of someone invisible rapidly flying towards Arkham.
I'm following them.
Because you guys can all fly. Do one of you guys pick up Vigil?
Yes.
So you can pick him for some fly.
Hey, Vigil, you got your chains with you?
Say that again.
You got your chains?
Yes.
Yeah, aim for the start of that smoke trail. See if you can grab that fucker.
Uh,
Okay,
not close enough.
I will attempt that.
Not close enough?
Yeah, because you guys saw it flying off, then you picked him up and flew. The jetpack is not flying slowly, and they had a head start.
Okay.
Its
Can
chance
I
does have a limited
actually
range. They do have a big reach, but not far enough to immediately go, oh hey, look, I snagged that. He doesn't have God reach with him yet.
All right, Shiro, you're on. Shoot him.
Shiro, if you are shooting at the smoke, you do have a
Yeah.
plus 50. Well, are you using your normal revolver or the Moonslayer?
Moonslayer.
Roll.
I just want to point out I am at a store getting food, so I'm gonna be muted for a minute, but I am listening.
Okay.
The bad guy, because they are invisible, invisible, they do get a bonus. It's not necessarily a huge bonus, but there's a good chance that your 28 does not hit, because they naturally have a very high defense. That's not the numbers I wanted. Or I roll really, really low.
Well, what was that?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Good chance he's not
got
gonna
him.
hit. Here we go. Shiro on his bullshit again. Main boss dead. Episode 1.
No, this is the funny part. Okay, I got good. Now, there was a 9-point difference in that because of mini shot. Only 2 is being added to the DC. DC is 22. So, the jetpack is still actually going. Thank God for rolling high for the toughness. Shuro, you're only going to get one more attack before you guys are within range of Arkham Asylum's defenses.
Come on, Shiro. Get him. Still good. Still good, buddy. Still failed.
Yep, but multi-attack does not kick in, so the +2 to that does not work. Or I end up getting that, which a DC 20 failed by 9. They are dazed, which means they still get to do their move action.
Can I shoot him with my blaster now?
I mean, technically, yes, you can shoot them with the blaster. You have to make several choices. The first choice, are you going to blind them or going to damage them?
I'm gonna aim for the jetpack.
Well, then it's damage. Are you trying to go your best chance of hitting with a +8 on normal blast, or are you trying to do your defensive power attack and roll with a +3 and really, really hope I roll low?
I'm gonna go with the +8. Fuck.
You missed.
Fuck. Yeah, figured.
Yeah, but also I rolled a 5 too, so the only real reason it missed is because they had currently because of their high dodge chance and the fact they're getting a bonus for being invisible is the only reason they missed that. But at this point, you guys have 2 choices: stop where you're at and not get within firing range of Arkham's defenses because they do have AA capabilities there because the It's Arkham fucking Asylum. Or follow the invisible person in and risk getting shot down by defenses geared towards stopping supervillains.
Now, here's my question. We can guarantee that they are going into Arkham Asylum,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Great. Cheryl, we're going back. I have a better plan.
I was gonna say Leroy Jenkins.
I have a better plan. We're gonna dig into Arkham Asylum.
Okay.
We have an ant who burrows.
You can easily get back to where Honey is. Do you want to fix the station? Or do you want to...
No.
Yeah.
No. Fuck the station. If that blob is still there, we need that thing to stay frozen. But I also want to find out if it's sentient. So we need to go and get that core piece. No, leave that station in pieces for now.
You have Honey start burrowing deep down in.
No, we gotta go get Allstrike and fill him in on what's going on.
It doesn't take you guys
And
very
plus
long.
check.
He's sitting there patiently waiting.
And plus check his progress. All right, Blob's frozen. Is that? Can I cut that? Can I cut open that? Can I cut open the piece where the blob was at? The core of the blob is.
You can start, but again,
I take that back.
It's a very large.
I want to find a. Okay, let's do it this way. Grass cutter, and I'm just gonna slice it open.
Pretty much slice through everything and try and. Are you trying to?
One good downward slash. I'm just gonna cut it open.
To start, pretty much got a huge glass into the frozen blob.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Well, that's what I'm trying to verify. That you're trying to get to the absolute center of the blob.
No, I'm trying to cut open the tank it's in, so I can get it out.
Well, if you the best way to try to get it out, is from the open top.
Yes, but I don't have a container to put it into, so I can't actually reach in there because I will get corroded. So I have to cut the tank open and let it come out.
Yeah, you can start. The only problem is that part is cold enough to have the blob in a solid point. You would have to start cutting into the frozen blob.
I know.
And hopefully get to a part where the blob is warm enough to not be ice.
I mean, I can always take care of that. It's not a big deal. It's just a matter of I need to cut it open a little bit to get the blob out. I'm basically cutting a hole in that tank. So when I heat this, I can get some of that blob out and see if it's sent to talk to it.
That's easy to do. You can cut it, cut a big enough hole through it that the grass cutter goes, I don't give a crap about this thing. So there is a sizable hole that you can either start slicing big chunks out of the blob or heat the area to then let the blob ooze its way out.
Cool. We're gonna slice this blob up into chunks until I find the core.
It's going to take you about an hour.
Great.
Because again, it's a big blob.
Great.
It doesn't help the fact that once you're about 6 feet of cutting huge chunks off, it starts to be less frozen and more ambient, which means
great.
It's gonna have to be shot with frozenness, which I don't even have to have him roll because it's how can he miss? So that's one of the reasons why it takes so long. And once you get about 16 feet through into this blob, the blob's coloration goes from this weird pinkish color to a really dark, uh, velvety color. And when you get to
All right,
there,
we're gonna.
it still seems solid, but not in an ice way, but more like that section there. The grass cutter still doesn't have problems cutting, but it's more like it's hard. Like that section has been hardened into stone.
Interesting. So I'm just gonna. I'm gonna yell out. Can you hear me?
Uh, After a moment, you can start hearing moaning sounds. Like pain,
Okay, great. So we're gonna ask. Huh?
like it's in pain.
Cool. I'm gonna yell out. I'm gonna ask you some yes or no questions. If it's no, don't respond. I will give it 3 seconds and accept that as a no. If it's a yes, moan as quickly as possible. And this way I can accept that. Are you friendly?
Uh, it doesn't stop moaning.
Okay. Are you trying to kill anyone?
The moaning still keeps happening.
Okay. So, if you're trying to kill people, I can't let you out.
The
If
moaning
you're
continues
friendly,
to
we can
intensify. And you
listen.
can
We can keep
feel
cutting chunks off.
it
You
almost start to vibrate.
I'm just gonna start cutting again.
Uh, and have the party pretty much make sure it's frozen. Get these posties out so that way it's exposed to the cold air and stays frozen.
Yep.
Um, about another 5 feet in, the moaning still intensifies, but you believe you're hearing the sounds of almost multiple things moaning. Not like just one entity moaning in pain, but like a large group of individuals making those sounds.
Interesting. I'm gonna keep going.
After another about of 5 or 6 feet, you can definitely tell that that the moaning's coming from multiple like there's multiple entities moaning in pain, and you're finding that the grass cutter is slowly having increasing difficulties with your swings. Almost like the deeper you go, the denser and harder the material is to cut through.
Interesting. All right, keep going.
Uh, you believe you're practically at the actual center of the tank because it's quite its diameter is quite big and it's quite deep, but you are pretty sure you're cutting to the center of it. Um, as you go to cut through the center, you notice the grass cutter bounces off.
Well, that's not good.
It just like bounces off, and as it bounces, it has that like a vibration effect that requires you to make a fortitude roll. I am happy you have a +10 though. So you actually have a chance of pass. You lucky biatch. You're able to keep your grip. After a moment, it does that shake. Like, you know how like you weed whack for way too long, you get that vibration pain?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but instead of it building up over time, it's like you hit and it like an hour's worth of weed whacking all in like a few seconds.
Nice.
It's like, and the moaning is almost deafening. at this point. Like, you can't hear yourself
Interesting.
talk, or like when you hit the tank, you didn't hear it because the moaning is so loud and constant.
Interesting. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, guys, and say that Arkham Asylum is probably pretty fucking empty. Just just a hunch.
Does anyone want to add to his comment?
Was unlocking my phone and trying to unmute. What makes you think that Arkham Asylum is pretty empty? You think this blob ate everyone in it?
I don't think it ate everyone, but I think that they're all here somewhere in here. If you notice, we're hearing a lot of moaning, like it's multiple entities. And every blob we've encountered to date has been a singular entity.
Are you sure it's not like the workers of the plant?
To be
Do we
fair,
even know?
even if it was the workers of the plant, there probably wasn't more than 6 of them.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, this plant seems pretty
I
automated.
mean, okay. Well, I mean, it still probably wouldn't hurt to
Oh, we're gonna check out the
in,
asylum. It's just
yeah,
that I'm getting the hunch that it's probably pretty fucking empty.
yeah. That, and who knows what kind of supplies they have in there that we can use later on for other things that would be useful to have.
Do you guys exit the tunnel you made into the blob?
Yeah.
On your way out, you start to notice something. Because it went from like this tunnel being big enough for you like, to move through and swing, but on the way out, it's like the hole you made is slowly getting smaller. Not like it's caving in on you right now, but like as you're going forward, it was getting smaller.
Yeah, this blob was definitely not as frozen as we thought it was.
But thank God you had Mr. I have freezing blade things that helped make sure stuff was frozen as you were cutting. But you guys are still able to actually get out because a lot of cold air and stuff was still able to get in there. So the closer you get to the entrance, the colder things get. Because you were definitely able to tell that without All Strike casting his freezing ray, well, it's it's cold ray. The temperature in there in that hole you created was starting to get hotter. But you still guys are able to get out. And what do you motley crew decide to do?
I have to end there.
Yeah, because I think Arkham Asylum may take longer than we think to kind of clear out and go through and possibly gather a whole bunch of shit.
And it's already after. It's already after 9. So
the time we usually pick up, so the game. Yeah, we may be ending a wee bit early. Boom. But yeah, we can save Arkham Asylum for next week. So that being said, For those who joined to watch and for those who watch this, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to join us next week for episode 2 of season 3 of Nightmares of Future Past, where they dive into Arkham Asylum to solve and figure out what mysteries await them there. Remember to like and subscribe.